Welcome to Lagniappe, a program about events, issues, and people. I'm Cory, Crowe. I'm joined today by Deron Talley. He's the Public Information Director at the Northeast Delta Human Services Authority. Deron, welcome. Thanks for being with us today on Lagniappe.
Hey, thank you, Cory. Always a pleasure to be here. Hey, I just want to say thank you all for the great information and resources that you all provide for the Louisiana Delta.
Well, we appreciate that. And, you know, we were talking just a moment ago about the KEDM calendar, and an event that popped up on the calendar we've been talking about the last few days is something you guys are involved in tomorrow morning. Tell folks what's going on tomorrow morning.
Yes, indeed, Cory. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and our relationship and partnership with Madison Parish and the city of Tallulah, we've been afforded to meet some great people. And a young lady we met several years ago named was B. Willis, and she ultimately ended up passing away as a result of breast cancer. But our relationship with her was around health and fitness and wellness. And so she actually helped us start our first 5K, Tallulah 5K. She introduced us to the city of Tallulah at that time. She actually even won the first 5K that we hosted there, and then later ended up passing on. But we've carried that on now for 4 more years. This is the 4th year of the Tallulah 5K. It's a great opportunity. It starts at 7:30 a.m. registration at Madison Parish High School, and it's just an opportunity to come out and learn about mental health, behavioral health resources, but ultimately feel better about yourselves. You can walk it to walk and a run. Go at your own pace, but ultimately it's just an opportunity to get in the community.
So that's tomorrow morning. Do you need to pre-register? Just come out and show up for the event and register?
So yes, you can definitely just come out on scene and register at that time. If you want to go to eventbrite.com, search Tallulah 5K. You can register there as well. There are some goodies that are going to be given away, including a free T-shirt for everybody that registers. We have, I believe, 150 T-shirts, and so please come on out. We want to run out. We need to run out of shirts, and if we have to get you a shirt at a later date, we'll do that as well.
Deron Talley with us from the Northeast Delta Human Services Authority. Deron, you guys have your hands in a lot of different areas, working with folks that need help from things as mental problems, substance addiction, things like that. And one of your big pushes over the last few years has been art as therapy. Tell me a little bit about this program that's going on where you guys are implementing art in therapy.
Yes, indeed, Cory. What we've realized is that there may be a stigma that exists against government agency, against clinical offices, to where people will hesitate to go and get the services they need by these types of providers or in these types of environments. We recognize that not everybody is comfortable going to sit in front of a psychiatrist or a counselor, but they may be more accustomed or comfortable going to a museum or a gallery, or even seeing a stage play, a psychodrama, or being a part of a music event, or coming out to a festival. And so we've intentionally, throughout the last several years, have been implementing art as a therapy and allowing creative expression to be a treatment or a therapy for healing and ultimately inspiring hope again.
Now, you started this a few years ago at ULM, and the project continues to grow. You've got a lot of local artists involved now. Tell me what's going on.
Yes, man. First thing, I got to mention Brooke Foy, art professor here at ULM. She reached out a couple years back, I think December of 21. Her class had put together a mental health mural that they had painted, and we wanted to come in and sponsor that. We sponsored it, and we ended up taking it, putting it on the road show. We went through Union Parish, through Ouachita Parish, through Lincoln Parish even then. And since then, we've partnered with 6 more artists to create their own unique art pieces. Some have done sculpture, some have done a frame, some have done canvas in oils, and whatever they wanted to use to express themselves in the interpretation of mental health, whether it's anxiety, whether it's dealing with their own personal trauma and painting that or showing that. And we've partnered with 6 local artists in this region to bring that to life. And we've taken it from the Northeast Delta Louisiana African and Heritage Museum to now we're going to be in Lincoln Parish here in October.
So you ask these artists, what is mental health?
Yes.
And you're going to be unveiling their creations.
Yes. Yes, that's exactly what the question was. There is no wrong answer. It looks different for each of us. Anxiety, depression, trauma, it looks different for each of us. And so, how can they interpret that, create it, and allow us to participate in it with our eyes and with our hopes and through our past experiences? What does that look like now? And in them doing that, they also admitted, I've healed also. You've helped me realize my full human potential again by painting and building these art pieces.
Now, why are you guys picking art as a therapy? And what are folks saying who have been witnessing what you've been doing?
Yeah, our executive director, Dr. Montez A. Sizer, actually came out and was bold. He said, hey, let's make Northeast Louisiana a regional creative hub second to New Orleans. We understand that the culture that exists in New Orleans, we got a while to go to catch up to there. But why can't Northeast Louisiana be second? And so that's why you see psychodramas. That's why you see artist therapy festivals and our Recovery Day celebration that we had in September. And we're allowing the community to get easels and to get canvases and to get paints and acrylics and just paint and express themselves because we believe there's healing in doing that.
Deron, you're going to be unveiling these over in Ruston. When are you doing this and where is it?
We'll be at the Ruston Artisans Gallery on 203 West Alabama in Ruston, Louisiana. That's downtown Ruston, October 19th, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. October 19th, Ruston Artisans Gallery, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m.
And tell me again, tomorrow morning, the weather's going to be absolutely beautiful in the morning. Might even need a jacket in the morning. You're going to be in Tallulah, where and when for the 5K, 1K run walk?
Tallulah 5K at Madison Parish High School. Come out for a brisk run at 7:30 a.m. in the morning. It's going to be cool, but it's going to be worth it.
That's Deron Talley. He's the Public Information Director at the Northeast Delta Human Services Authority. Art is therapy, and you'll find out more about that exhibit at the Ruston's Artisan Gallery, Thursday, October 19th, 5 to 7 p.m. More info at KEDM.org, and for services, Northeast NEDHSA.org to find out more about the group. This is Lagniappe. Reminder, it's available on all your favorite podcasting platforms, and look for our videos on YouTube.